Spring has sprung. I scored several seating flats and trays for just $2 at a garage sale. I did sterilize them because they had been used. I tried my best to be careful about spreading plant diseases.
Planting day has finally arrived. I'm going to be sowing seeds today. A bunch of different things. Some kale and some collards and baby romaine. Some other things. I can't really remember. But I'll pull out what I'm going to sow now. I'm going to do kind of a succession of plantings. I don't actually have any beds ready yet anyway. I still got a deer fence that needs to be repaired and irrigation to set up. I'm also planning on being gone for a week rafting the Oahe River. By the time you're watching this video, that trip has already happened and I'll link it up here, one of these spots. I need to get a knife to open up my bag of potting mix. I've got them labeled. I'm going to start with kale. It's one of my very favorite vegetables. It's so versatile. I love it. Now that I have everything seeded, I'm just going to cover the top with a little bit more of the potting mix. Those are all good, and now I'm gonna start some tomato and pepper seeds for my son that he had picked up at a propagation fair last weekend. I'll put those in these little flats here. Yeah, it's probably about time to start thinking about dinner. The morning sun is here. It feels delicious. So today I'm going to work on pathways and marking out the beds. So I brought some tools, some stake, a rake, and I'm just gonna get to work. But I think I'm gonna take some clothes off first because it's already warming up. Now that the initial sort of flattening out of the pathway is complete, I'm gonna kind of mark it off with stakes 2 feet wide, then just start hauling in the wood chips.
A while back, there was a maple tree on the property that needed to come down. I'm using its wood chips to mark out the garden pathways. There's a lot of benefit for using a thick layer of mulch for pathways. It helps the garden retain more moisture during the hot summer months, as well as helps insulate the soil during colder months. Over time, it breaks down and adds organic matter to the soil. It's simple and attractive, and in this case, 100% free.
I am going to have a central pathway that's going to be a bit wider than the sort of border pathways. I haven't decided if I'm doing like 3 or 4 feet yet, so I'm just going to kind of like mark it out and see what feels right.
Planting a garden is more than growing food. It's reconnecting with the earth, grounding my spirit and remembering that life moves in cycles. Each day begins in rhythm with the sun and guided by the seasons. We learn to read the land and feel the shift in the wind, and to trust the silence between growth and harvest. It's a practice of humility and of reverence. To cultivate the earth is to cultivate ourselves, to remember we're not separate from nature, but a living part of it.
Hallelujah! First bed is dug. From now on, this is a no more walking zone. And then I'll have like another little central pathway here, and then more beds on the other side, and another bed over there, and killing off more grass. So yeah, it's a process. Before I'm going to be able to plant in here, I do need to get the deer fence secure because the deer will get in here and just munch it down to the ground. And I need to figure out irrigation too. All right, I'm just going to add all of these root clods to my compost pile. Oh, let's go get some lunch, Nico. Come on, baby girl. While I have the soft-boiled eggs cooking, I'm gonna water the little baby starts. They've been sitting in the sun all morning, and yeah, they could use just a little bit of water. They're still damp, but I don't want it to dry out at all. Yum, yum, yum! We've got quite the spread here with a garden salad, some sauteed zucchini, and 2 soft-boiled eggs, and some avocado toast on sourdough rye, which is my favorite. I love sourdough rye. I've been following this one lady. She's known as the glucose goddess, and I've been learning a lot about how glucose spikes create inflammation in the body and like how to mitigate that if you know you're gonna eat something. Like with this meal, it would be the bread, the toast, that would give the glucose spike. So it's just wise for me to eat my vegetables, my protein, and then whatever item would give the spike. And it really has helped with me personally regulating my inflammation in my body. Inflammation is a killer, so anything I can do to try to mitigate it. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I have my, junk food binges where I'll just eat a whole bowl of popcorn or something right before bed. So yeah, try not to do that as much. That was a delicious lunch. I kind of wanted to just chillax, but I got a lot of shit to do. Things are moving along pretty smoothly. I'm just gonna try to just fork this bed real quick and then go have a cup of tea. Morning. I did not sleep well last night, so I'm getting a late start this morning. I was just about to head down to the garden, and then I walked past my car and I remembered, oh yeah, I got a bunch of bricks that I need to unload. I found some really good deal on marketplace. And then I'm really actually looking forward to just being in the sun and digging the next garden bed. Oh man, I need to move my body. I'm stiff. All right, let's move these bricks. All right, let's get to forking. I got all 4 beds dug, so that feels amazing. I can just check that one off the list. In the meantime, I'm going to nurture the little plant babies, and the garden is well on its way. It feels amazing to be starting this new chapter, cultivating the earth again, and I really wanted to say thank you to all of you for taking the time to watch and participate in this journey that I'm on. Please feel free to introduce yourself in the comments and let me know what brought you here or what you enjoy seeing in these new vlogs. That's all for now. Hope you all have a beautiful day. Love you. Mwah. Cheers.